BalconyTV.
Hello Internet, it's me, John Ray with BalconyTV Austin, and we are here on a full moon night with Randy Stern. Randy, how are you?
I'm great. How are you, John?
Oh, I'm doing well. Now, Randy has come all the way from New York, where you might have seen him playing in the subways. He's now resides here in Austin, Texas, and you're loving it.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
What are you going to be playing for us today?
I'm going to be playing a song called Up Until Now, which is not on my current album. I should probably be promoting my album, but it's going to be on my next album, and I'm going to want to do a brand new song. So Up Until Now is what it's called.
Great. Let's hear it.
All right. Another month gone by, can't pay the rent. Before I do, the money's all been spent. I don't recall just where it all went. Most likely on some useless accident. It's been a story of my life, oh, up until now. This time I'll make it through somehow. Women have come and they have gone. They never stick around me for too long. I've caused such sorrow and such pain. This kind of loving, I'm so ashamed. It's been a story of my life, oh, up until now. This time I'm gonna change somehow. Hey, yeah, how? I've squandered love and I've squandered time. This kind of scrunging weighs heavy on my mind. If I could go back and alter time, I'd change it all in the blink of an eye. It's been the story of my life, oh, up until now. This time will be different somehow. Oh, I've ignored all the warning signs that I knew in my heart was so right. Sometimes the dark is prettier than the light. It's been the story of my life, oh, up until now. This time I'm gonna change, and this time will be different, and this time I'll make it through somehow. Oh yeah. So if you see me around the local mall, just say hello and I'll give you a smile. Sometimes it's all I really need to get me through the day and day. Gonna make a brand new story of my life, oh, starting right now. This time I'll make it through somehow. Hey, yeah, how? Oh, yeah.
Yes. Randy, thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know that it's not always the easiest thing to have to play guitar outside in the cold, so I apprate you being here.
Thank you. I'm kind of used to it. I'm a New Yorker.
So tell me
I'm
a little bit
Texan
about
now.
Tell me a little bit about you're an artist. You want to get your album made. The most important thing to an artist is to get that album and really just pour your heart and soul into it. You had a creative way of being able to pay for that album. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, to make my first album, which was recorded a couple of years ago in New York, as you probably know, New York rent is an insane expense, and I thought you know, as an independent artist, I've got to fund myself. How can I fund myself? How can I cut my overhead? Not paying rent was a good way to do it. And I gave up my New York apartment, and I chose to be homeless for close to 2 years. And what I did was I babysat for dogs and cats and stuff while people vacationed. And I would set one up, one after the other. Some were 2 weeks long, some were a week long, some were a month long. Had one that was 6 months long. And I lived like that for 2 years. And I also played on the subways. So with the money I made in my hat on the subway and money saved on rent, I managed to put an album out.
I love it. So what brought you to Austin, Texas?
After I released that album, I went on tour, and I toured New York to Texas and back. Did that twice in a 1 year period, and I played in Austin both times. Stayed in Austin a while. Austin was like my halfway point. New York to Austin, stay here a few weeks, do some shows, get back on the road. So doing that a couple of times, I really got a feel for the town, and like a lot of people, I fell in love with it.
Yeah.
And I got back to New York, and I felt that manic pace of New York City that I never felt before, because, you know, I lived there all my life, so I was just used to it. And then being away from it, coming back, it was like, I don't want to live here anymore. I want to live in Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Austin, I think, is notorious for embracing singer-songwriters with open arms. Was that your opinion?
It's been my experience. This is an amazing town to be a musician in. I feel really blessed and grateful to be here.
Great. Tell us a little bit about the album that you've got out right now.
So it's called Give. That was recorded back in New York. That was the Pet Sitting album. It's my first solo album. I've made plenty of albums with bands. I've had a pretty long career. But it's my first solo album, and it's a 12-song album. It's got a full band on there, singer-songwriter type stuff. And right now I'm working on my second album at a studio here in New York.
Great.
I mean, here in Austin. Faux pas. Freudian slip.
So for people who want to learn more about you and hear some of your music, where can they find you online? randystern.info. All right.
And you could check out a couple of the songs from Give, and if you like it, you know, support an independent artist and buy the album. You can get a physical CD or download it.
Great. Well, Randy, thanks so much for being here. It's a pleasure. You've got a great voice and a great singer-songwriter, so I appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you, John.
I'm John with BalconyTV Austin, and until next time, we'll see you on the internet.
BalconyTV.